Hey guys.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing sissy sliding both ears. Dice rolling up.
How do we look? Yeah. Guys, welcome to another video. This video is a little bit different than the videos that I usually do, or that I've been doing, I should say. This is more of a sit down talk to talk about our New Year's plans. You know, a lot of years I find myself making New Year's resolutions that I never keep, or that I just flake on, or like I stay consistent for like a week or two and then they kind of just fall off. But I really want to talk about some changes that I've been really trying to make within myself, and maybe they can help you make those same changes too if you're struggling with certain things or in certain areas or aspects of your life. I hope that this can help you because it has truly helped me. I wrote everything down in my planner, and it's so crazy because the other day I was just saying how crazy it is that I already have to buy a new planner. I feel like I just bought this one and it's so cute, but it's time for me to get a new one and I can't find one that's like this. So if you have any recommendations for a planner that is super cute like this, please let me know because I need it yesterday. The first thing that I feel like should be at the forefront, not even just for New Year's, but at all times, is having a relationship with God and genuinely stewarding and catering to it. I feel like sometimes we see prayer or we see reading our Bible as like a task or like something that's just on our to-do list, but it's really not. When I think about it, like I talk to God all throughout the day, like multiple times a day. It could be about the most randomest things, like right now it's snowing, like, and I could just be like, God, you know, what's going on? Like, you know, like having a little banter, it can be fun, but you know, still just showing God love in every season, showing God love in every aspect, whether it's a disappointment, whether it's something so amazing. I try to treat God like a friend because he has been more than a friend to me. So catering and stewarding a relationship with God is very important. Having God to talk to and to be there for you through the ups, downs, through the plateaus is just so beautiful, especially when you're feeling like there's nobody else that you can talk to, there's nobody else around. If all else fails, that will never fail. God is always there to talk to listen, and it's just such a great feeling. Another thing that I want to focus on in this new year is finding joy in the things that I've been blessed with. It's like cliche to say, but you know, comparison is definitely the thief of joy. And you can so easily fall into the trap of comparing your life to another person's life without even knowing what their walk truly looks like, or what their trials and tribulations have truly looked like, or anything like that. And so sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to find myself genuinely like, oh my gosh, like if that was my life, I would do this, 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 and this. But it's like, I had to cut that out because it's not realistic. And how do I know that I would have done those things that way? Or, you know? So just truly being blessed with what I have, because what I have could easily be something that the next person is genuinely praying for and has been wanting for so long and has been yearning for so long for. And I'm over here taking it for granted. You know what I mean? So just being joyful with the things that I have, being joyful that I have a home, being joyful that I have clothes and how I have the luxury of buying clothes when I need them so that I can put them on, and having the luxury to get in my car and drive wherever I want to go. You know, like those little things, having the luxury and the blessing to be able to go into the grocery store and know that I am okay and that I can buy what I need from the grocery store without having to even take a second thought about it. I feel like that is such a blessing, and that's something that can easily be taken for granted. But I've been trying so hard, and that's something that God has truly done work in me about, is just not taking those things for granted, because one day they might be here and the next day they might not. So just keeping that in mind and being joyful for what we have is very important. Next thing that I also want to focus on with myself in this new year is genuinely catering to the relationships that I have, not even just romantic relationships, but relationships in general, like with your friends, with people who have genuinely created a village around you, people who genuinely care about you and have loved you and you know, have been there for you. Just catering to those relationships, I feel like is so important, and that's something that I genuinely want to work on to be the best version of myself in this new year. I feel like a lot of times when we think about catering to our friends or catering to our boyfriend or girlfriend or what have you, it can kind of be clouded. I feel like in this society, everything is so materialistic and worldly, and it tends to be overwhelming when thinking of ways to like steward your relationships. But you can steward those relationships without being overly materialistic. I love gift giving and being able to give somebody something meaningful. Also, keeping in mind that money just does not buy a relationship with somebody. It's no different than stewarding your relationship with God. But just making sure that you're stewarding relationships that are important to you is super important. Other thing that I really want to, this one's kind of hard for me because I feel like I've struggled for so long finding things that I'm passionate about. Like, I don't even mean like a quick little hobby. Like, I mean, like, I don't know what I'm overly passionate about. And that's something that has been like weighing on my heart for a while. Like, I feel like I've been struggling to find something that I'm like super passionate about. And like, every day, like, I just want to do that thing. Like, that's kind of been hard for me. So that's definitely something that I've been talking to God about and trying to get clarity about, and like praying that He opens my eyes to something, because it's just a lot of confusion. I feel like it's not really confusion, it's more so like a gray area for me. Another thing in the new year that I want to genuinely work on as well is finding community. I feel like this year 2025 has definitely been a doozy for me. I feel like community has definitely been something I've been struggling with. I feel like I've felt very isolated and alone, more than I have in a very long time. And so just trying to find community is something that's very important to me, and something that I really want to work on because I need it. Like, I feel like everybody needs community to some capacity. Do you think that I could benefit from a more like well-rounded and like having community and having a village and having people be able to rally behind you, not only rally behind you, but people that you can rally behind as well, is just a special feeling. And I feel like I just want to feel that. So that's definitely something that I personally am going to work on in this new year. But yeah, that's definitely an important thing that I'm keeping in the forefront of my mind in this new year. A couple of things that I would say have helped me this past year are definitely having a planner, or like keeping my thoughts organized as well. I do use a 12-month weekly planner like I had showed you guys in the beginning, and this kind of just helps me, like whenever I have a thought of like something I need to get done, or something that needs to be done by this day, or important dates, birthdays, like everything that's in my mind, I feel like if I write it down, it'll make it relieve my mind a little bit more, because my mind is very busy at times. And so just writing things down and being organized and being punctual, and you know, all of those things are things that are important. Having a planner has definitely helped me, because like I can type things out on my phone and like set reminders and all of that, but that doesn't really help me as much as writing it down in my planner does. Definitely recommend getting a planner and using it to its full potential. I made this coffee earlier today. It still has ice in it, so I think it's safe to drink still. And for anybody who's wondering, I did make this at home with my little coffee recipe. Watch my last video for the little at-home coffee recipe. Very much tea. Another thing that helps me, like when my mind is feeling super full, is writing everything down in a journal. Journaling my thoughts and my feelings has definitely been helpful to me, and I just keep my journal on my bedside table just that I have easy access to it. So whatever is on the table of my heart, honey, just write it down. I find that feeling isolated or feeling like a lack of community has definitely made it hard for me to voice my feelings or like talk about my feelings with people. So being able to write them down kind of gives me a little bit of a release and allows me to get all of that off my chest so I can keep going. And also, it's very important to pray on the things that you're feeling and talk to God about those things. Hey, the journal, writing it down in the journal really helps you like get it off your chest, but the only thing that can truly help and resolve those things is God. So leaving it at the feet of God is really just the ultimate, you know. Journaling has definitely been a good resource for me personally. And then here is my Bible. She is she has been through a lot. Like, do you guys see the tabs? Like, the poor little tabs is crunchy. My kid spilled apple juice on it. I've had this Bible for a hot minute. I got this Bible before my son was born, and he's 3. So she's just been pretty busy. But this is the Busy Moms Bible, and I like it because it has little like prompts that you can follow and do based on different things. So like, for example, a woman of character is one of the prompts. So this is a prompt and this is a prompt. So it'll give you like a Bible verse, and it'll read like a synopsis of what the story was, and then you go back, you read it. Obviously, don't just take the prompt and run. Just read it, you know, for yourself so that you can gain your own understanding. And then it gives you questions of reflection. It gives you, you know, things to think about while you're praying. And they all kind of go back to motherhood in a sense, and motherhood and the motherhood lifestyle, I should say, and how you carry yourself as a mother. I mean, obstacles, and then like prompts. And this is still woman of character, but there's so many different prompts in here, and it kind of just helps you stay on track. It kind of helps you, kind of opens your mind to like different thought processes and all of those things. I definitely recommend, if you're a mom or becoming a mom or even an aunt or like somebody who takes care of a kid, I recommend getting the Busy Moms Bible. It's an IV, so it's an easy read. Another thing that I find important is making sure that you are taking care of your financials and making sure that everything is up to code. I feel like that's definitely something I've struggled in my teenage years especially. But now that I've gotten older and I've genuinely like more financially sound, I definitely understand the importance of financially stable in a sense. Now, when I say that, that's not to say that you have to have $1 million in your bank account. Even if you have $5.50, make sure that you're taking care of your $5.50. You know, don't spend money that you don't have, because that's just the easiest way to go into debt. Don't spend money you don't have. Pay your bills on time. If you need to put, you know, write it down in your planner, put reminders on your phone, alarms if you need to. Make sure that your bills are paid on time. You know, be punctual. We're adults, so we really have to adult. It's cute to do the cute little adulting stuff, but like the real adulting stuff, it's definitely important to take those things seriously, because of your finances now, especially like I'm 23, so taking care of my finances now doesn't only set me up, but it also sets up my kids, and I just want to make sure that all of those things are taken care of. Even if it's small bills that you have, even if you don't have like big bills like rent or like things like that, or gas and electric or mortgage, you know, even your little subscriptions that you got on your phone, make sure that they're paid on time. You know, take care of that and steward that, because it's a blessing to be able to pay those bills. Being financially sound is very important, and that's something that I want to continue to take into this new year, so that it can just be a prosperous and beautiful year. And I have to be able to put the work in for that to happen. So yeah. The last thing and the last point that I want to make, which I feel like is a very important point, is to keep up on yourself. Girl, keep up on yourself. Whether that be taking care of your mental health, whether that be pouring into your spiritual health, your physical health, all of those things. Make sure that you take care of you, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You can't. I have never seen an empty cup pour anything out. Make sure that you're pouring into you as well as others. The way that I kind of see it is kind of this small little diagram in my mind. It's like God, me having a relationship with God pours into me, and taking care of me pours into me. I'm overflowing. Like at that point, I'm overflowing. So I'm able to pour into others, pour into those I care about. I'm able to, you know, pour into my children. I'm able to pour into my loved ones. I'm able to pour into my job. I'm able to take care of everything that I feel like I need to take care of. I'm able to set myself up, have a healthy and good mindset, a healthy and good spirit. When I don't pour into myself, it becomes very suspicious. So it's just like making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Once your spirit is taken care of, once you pour into yourself spiritually, you can really pour into yourself in other areas. Make sure that you're keeping up on yourself. Get your hair done, you know, do your nails, do your toes if that's what you're into, because some people aren't into like doing their nails or whatever. But like, you know, like take a nice relaxing bath. Like play music, unwind, find your way to unwind in a healthy manner. But find a way to unwind, to relax your mind, whether that be reading, listening to music, painting, coloring, you know, watching your favorite program on TV, or like, you know, little things. Like pour into yourself, because then you'll be able to pour into all of those people that you love and all of those things that you love doing. Yeah, that's really all that I had on my mind. I just felt like I really wanted to share that because I find myself struggling. I'm human. I find myself struggling all the times to, you know, balance and refine myself, but I realized that, you know, I'm probably not the only one, so why not share it and maybe, you know, talk to the other girls who might struggle with that as well, and maybe we can help each other out because we're in this together, whether you like it or not, okay? I feel like bettering ourselves when other people around you are cheering you on and supporting you is definitely helpful. Even if you're going at it alone, you're not alone because I'm right here and we're about to better ourselves. This is a new year. It's not new year, new me. It's new year, refined me, okay? We're refining ourselves. We are pouring into ourselves. I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, comment some other videos that you think I should make, because this is kind of new for me. Like I feel very vulnerable right now. Comment what kind of videos do you think that I should make, and I'll make them. So fun chatting with you guys. I love you, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Not really sure what that video is gonna be, but I'll see you guys there. Bye.